Daniel Osbourne has had enough and gives Max an ultimatum in tonight's hour-long episode of Coronation Street, 7:30 p.m. CRTV Guide for full listings. Daniel Osbourne apologizes to an unforgiving Daisy and reveals that it was Max who maliciously shared Nikki's images with the rest of the school. With no job and nowhere to live, the future looks bleak for Nikki, and a guilty Daniel says she can stay at his place. Meanwhile, Jenny advises Daisy not to be stubborn and bury her pride before Nikki gets her claws in. When a reporter comes knocking at the flat, Nikki decides to give her a quote, but she is horrified when the story goes online. In the street, Daniel rails at Max for ruining Nikki's life. David leaps to his son's defense, but Daniel's had enough and asserts that it's time Amy knew who spiked her drink, and if Max doesn't tell her, he will. George refuses to let Eileen stay at his house, blaming Ridley, his overprotective cat. But he's shocked when he arrives home to find Eileen and Sean snooping round his garden. When Eileen tells him they were checking out his cat story, George is furious. Hearing about the abortive trip to George's house, Todd resolves to get to the bottom of it. When George eventually confesses to Eileen, she tells him not to be so ridiculous and insists he stays the night. However, it's clear George is worried. At number 4, Sally tries to broach the subject of their disastrous lovemaking, but Tim refuses to discuss it, leaving her annoyed. Later, Tim presents her with some flowers to say sorry for snapping at her, and after a lovely meal, Sally suggests an early night. When Tim admits he's worried and embarrassed about his impotence, Sally assures him she's happy to settle for a hug. Amy calls at the factory and begs Carla to give Jacob a job. Carla's incredulous, but can't help admiring her cheek and offers Jacob a trial.